So, last Friday night, my neighbor Dave texted me out of the blue and asked if I wanted to come over for a silent disco. Now, I've heard of silent discos before, the ones with headphones, people jamming out to music only they can hear, but Dave is the kind of guy who still owns a flip phone and thinks TikTok is a breath mint, so I was immediately suspicious. Still, my curiosity, and lack of Friday night plans, got the better of me. I told my girlfriend I'd be back in an hour and headed next door, half expecting at least a few other people or, at the very least, some kind of setup involving those fancy wireless headphones. I knock, and Dave opens the door wearing neon green socks, running shorts, and what I can only describe as a shirt that looks like it lost a fight with a flock of highlighters. The living room is cleared out, no furniture, just one lone disco ball hanging from a broomstick duct taped to the ceiling fan. There's no sign of snacks, drinks, or, well, other guests. Dave hands me a pair of earmuffs, the kind you wear at a construction site, and says, "Trust me, it's about to get wild." At this point, I'm so far down the rabbit hole I figure I might as well see where it leads. Dave proceeds to put on his own earmuffs, closes his eyes, and begins to dance in absolute silence. And not just any dancing, the man is fully committed, moonwalking across the rug, spinning like a caffeinated toddler, and at one point, doing the worm directly into a pile of his mail. I try to play along for a few seconds, but honestly, I look less like I'm dancing and more like I'm being attacked by invisible bees. After a few minutes, I ask, "So, Dave, what are we listening to?" He grins and says, "Oh, nothing. I just find the silence really moves me." I start to suspect the only thing moving is my will to stay. The whole thing goes on for 45 minutes. Occasionally, Dave stops to catch his breath, then shouts, "Encore!" and keeps going. The best part? Every so often, he'll wave at the window and say, "Gotta keep it down, don't want the neighbors complaining again." I finally make my escape, but as I'm leaving he hands me a flyer for his next event, silent karaoke. I told him I'd come, but only if he promises not to make any noise about it.